Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your December mid-month messages. Just a few things before we get started. I will be doing the 2021 yearly forecast messages next week, so be sure to come back and check those out. Also, the vlog portion of this channel will be returning on January 11th. Our first topic will be on distractions, so tap in and join me for a discussion. And lastly, but certainly not least, my book, Opening of the Way, A High Priestess Perspective, will release on 2/21/21. Details on where to get your copies are coming soon. For additional guidance, go to www.sophisticatedintuitionllc.com. And guys, be sure to enter the www dot, because when you just look up Sophisticated Intuition, I believe it takes you to my Google page, which there's information there. But if you're looking to schedule messages or order any of the manifestation tools, and you're trying to get to the direct website, you'll want to, put the whole thing in. So www.sophisticatedintuitionllc.com. Okay. I do have a Holy Days special going on right now. So if you enter the code Holy Days 10, you'll get 10% off a purchase of $40. And if you enter the code Holy Days 20, you'll get 20% off of any purchases of $100. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Sagittarius. All right. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What message do you have for the Sagittarius for the remainder of December? All right. Too many. Just two more for Sagittarius. Thank you. Ooh. One more. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. What is this? Y'all know what? I'm so embarrassed right now because I don't remember what this is. I think this is sixth house. Roman numerals and me are not the best of friends. This is the house of health and jobs. Here's where we can see the daily work life. Let me slow down. This is the house of health and jobs. Here is where we can see the daily work life, routine and organizational ability, as well as body care, diet and exercise. Animals, pets also belong to this house. I do. Okay, so I am getting from this card that some of you work in the healthcare field, just straight out. Okay, and I'm feeling like, why am I'm seeing one of my Black Moon astrology cards pop into mind when I'm looking at this card. I think because Spirit's trying to make me make me remember how to say this Roman numeral. I'm so embarrassed. I cannot, it has like completely just like, what number is that? Sixth house. I do believe it's sixth house. That's a shame. Whatever. If I remember, I'll put it in the description. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say here. I mean, there's an importance here, but it will come out regardless, okay? But it's giving me, like when there's a significant change to your routine here, okay? That's what I'm getting. So there's something, some of you work in healthcare, okay, for sure. That's popping out here. And it feels like you're making a commitment. You see the I do at the bottom of the card. Here, let me bring that up here for y'all. Okay. I do. Okay. There's something, and it's, kind of like when you get married, do you take this lawfully wedded, whatever? I don't know the vows, honey. I'm not married. Okay. And that's all right. Those of you who are married, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I've certainly made commitments, okay, or taken vows in other ways. So I should say, we all can understand what a commitment requires of us, right? When we commit to something, and it's kind of like, I'm getting an energy of you don't want to let anybody down, Sagittarius, okay? So you're making some type of huge sacrifice almost is what I'm getting, okay? All right, let me get the rest of the information out. That's the bottom of the deck. We can linger there. And if you watch any of the earlier messages that I did today, you'll find out that I have been quite talkative. So I'll try to keep it light for us, all right? For Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December, please? For Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know? Okay, let's see. Is that all of them? I think so. Wow. 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 I'm going to tell you why the wow in just a little bit. Okay. Oh, beautiful. 6 of Wands. Appreciation, recognition, okay, victory, and success. I feel that for you, Sag. I really do. I feel you coming into that. I feel like people are watching you, okay? I do feel like that. I feel like you being able to stand on your own 2 feet. You don't need any support. You see the wand is off to the side here. I'm also being drawn to this wreath. So it's kind of giving me this, timing energy where we are, we have wreaths hanging on the door and everything is holy day time. People are celebrating Christmas and all of that. And I feel like, I feel energetic. Okay, Sagittarius, I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I feel like my energy has been restored, okay? But there is something here that is resonating for me strongly as a Sagittarius, and I'll be glad to hear your feedback to see if any of you have experienced the same thing. When I get to it, I will talk about it, okay? But my God, I'm still being drawn to this bottom of the deck. We're going to come back to that. Okay. For Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. Wow. Spirit's just like throwing me out some messages here. Let's see. What's that? Wow. Okay. That was it. And then the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something taking you off guard. I'm not feeling that, lying, cheating, stealing. But I do feel a little bit of taking advantage of. And that's what I was getting over here. Like, you having to make a sacrifice or something like that to why do I want to say exist? Okay. Maybe it's speaking to those who are working in healthcare. Okay. Because you are certainly having to make sacrifices now, right? Your life as you knew it is completely different. If anyone has been significantly impacted and having to change their daily routine, it's been the healthcare workers. And I say that lightly because I work in healthcare and nothing about my life necessarily changed except for having to take additional precautions before coming home or when coming home, right? I'm considered essential, so never did I ever not go to work. And as a matter of fact, when counterparts or coworkers fell ill, I stepped in their place and worked for them. So and I know that that's something that I may have manifested or just because of the energy that I support, it was gifted to me in a way. Okay. So I don't say that to gloat or to, be like, nothing changed for me. It's not that. I definitely had to make adjustments in life. I had to work night shifts instead of days and things like that. So I had my own adjustments to make. As a Sagittarian, I'm speaking. As a Sagittarius, for those who work in healthcare, who may be clinicians, because I am not a clinician, some of you have had to move from your personal residence and stay in hotels and things like that because you can't come into your home because you would be putting your elderly mother or your autoimmune child at risk. Okay. And so there's something to that effect. And I feel like you're feeling like something is taking advantage of you or you having to sacrifice with that 7 of Swords in this, I think it's the 6th house, at the bottom of the deck here. It feels like you feel like you're having to sacrifice much of yourself. And I know for a Sagittarius that can be hard because it also puts you in a space of restriction because you're not doing what it is that you want to do. Okay, that's an energy that I picked up for you, Sag. All right, so now we have the sextile. Integration, cooperation, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, and empathy. Beautiful. Okay. I just feel like, and it's giving me star energy. Okay. With this big old star-like image here. Okay. But I feel like there's a coming together here. Okay. So for those of you who had to maybe live outside of the home to protect your family, I feel like there's a coming back together here, or, there's a figuring out a way to where you're not having to be gone for so long, or shortened periods of time. Okay. There's an energy of that coming out. There's also a very high vibrational message about you integrating yourself. Okay. I think we spoke about this. I don't know if it was in your birthday message or the December message about you coming into union with yourself. And there's something still here about that present for you, Sagittarius. Okay. I love that. All right. So then Pluto, transformation, rebirth, renewal, and obsession. I'm going to tell you right now, Sagittarius, I had a very vivid dream last night, and it's coming up here. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to give you the details in a minute, okay? You know I love to tell you a good story. But I will say that dream is definitely talking about a rebirth here, okay? For me as a Sagittarius. And I think I had to give this disclaimer earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in here because I know when I get to these Sag readings that I talk a lot about me. But just know that if you don't listen to any other readings, or if you've never caught any of my other messages, I use examples to help you resonate with the message. When I shuffle, meditate, and get ready to put this spread out, I do ask the divine to remove me and any of my personal clients that I may read for from the message specifics, so that we can get a general collective message. Okay. So I want to make sure you know that I don't call out cards for myself. I do that offline. Okay. But obviously it's going to pick up on my energy, and it's going to share that. And it's going to share what my energy supports in the collective. Okay. So I just wanted to say that because I feel like there's someone who questions, like, is she just pulling cards for herself? No, loves, I can do that later. Okay. But I do use myself and situations and experiences that I've had to kind of help you resonate with the message. Okay. All right. So Pluto is here. Transformation, rebirth, renewal, and obsession. That is the death energy. Okay. So I know from what the vision I was given overnight that Sagittarian collectives are going through a transformation. Also, I would say that I've learned probably in the last couple of days, it kind of just smack hit me that I'm in a new place in my enlightenment. And when I say that, I mean that I'm at a new level. It's like school ends for the summer, right? So for me, the summer was January up till about now. Okay. I had a long summer. Okay. I did a lot of spiritual work the year before and years before. I did a lot of progression. I did a lot of integration. I did a lot of shadow work. And so it seems to be that I had a summer from January till now, right? Well, now school's back in session. That's what we're feeling like. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I feel for us as a collective, is that school is now back in session. Now you're studying, researching, getting the information. You may be experiencing some challenges that you need to overcome, or revisiting some shadow work that needs to be completely fizzled out, whatever. But you're going through the rebirth process right now. Okay, or you're starting a new part in the rebirth process. I hope that makes sense of what I'm trying to say. School is back in session, Sag. That's the best way I can put that. School is back in session. Look at this. Full moon, energy peak, harvest, blessings, achievement. Sagittarius, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to act like I'm not a Sagittarius right now. Listen, baby. The full moon is on December 29th. I think it's in Capricorn. Don't quote. No, it's not. What is it? Is it in Cancer? I think it's in Cancer. Yeah. Full moon, I think, is in Cancer. Okay. But anywho, we'll come back to that when we get to that. When I talk about the yearlies next week, I'll be ready with the astrology. Okay. But full moon, energy peak, harvest, blessings, achievement. This is timing for us. Okay. This is time in Sagittarius. You're about to come into something real big, okay? And if you don't know, we do have a huge shift coming in on the 21st, as it is. All right, but this full moon energy is like, I just feel like set your intentions and be very specific, okay? because there's something coming in. It's almost as if something from the last full moon is you're about to reap the harvest of that. Whatever you set your intention at that time was. And if you need manifestation packages to complete your ritual and utilize the tools to co-create your life, like I told you before, visit the website. I'm not, necessarily I'm promoting definitely, but I'm not like trying to what is it called? Put my little, go to my website. Like, no, seriously, if you're interested in, I have had full success. Okay. It's not just something that came up and I was like, ooh, I could do that. No, I have been doing these rituals for years actually, and they have been very successful for me. So, it's a long story short, but it came to mind that this was another way for me to become financially independent as well, for some spiritual purposes, so that I could be free to do this for the collective on a regular basis, right? So definitely support that. But at the same time, you can get your own manifestation tools, whatever you use or whatever ritual you use. There's something here about doing that for the full moon. Okay, Sagittarius? Okay, now look at this. Did you boss up on me, Sagittarius? The Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. Many of you are being offered an opportunity to boss up. Okay, many of you are being given an opportunity to become the boss. Some of you are becoming financially independent. That is amazing. Like, this is beautiful. Queen of Swords and the Hierophant is here. I'm gonna further clarify these two. Because I almost put the two back because I was like, wait, too many cards, but then I was like, no, I only have two cards to clarify, just take them. Okay, so the Hierophant is here with the Queen of Swords, and it feels to me like you're taking your vision. Okay, we know the Queen of Swords talks about cutting things off and that don't serve her anymore, but you see how she's looking out. The energy that I'm picking up from this is that you're taking your vision to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's get some more information. For Sagittarius, the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. Why is this here? Because of the King of Cups. Okay. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is my miracle card, y'all. Okay, something is showing up for you, Sagittarius, that seems to be miraculous. Okay. Or a level up, okay? I do feel like it gives you a sense of emotional fulfillment, but in a very detached way with this King of Cups coming out in the Queen of Swords. I feel you not attached to, like, it's almost giving me like, okay, they chose me for the supervisor role. And I'm excited about that, but I'm not attached to it. It's a job. This is what I'm hearing from you, Sagittarius. Instead of saying, come on, guys, let's go celebrate my new beginning, it's like, okay, tomorrow's a new day. This is what I'm getting with this King of Cups. But you're happy. Don't get me wrong. You're happy. But you've learned somehow not to get too excited about these types of things. Okay? Now, that was a very specific example, but try to put it into your life in the aspect of life in which it resonates. But it's just some energy here of you're being taken to a higher level, but you have no attachment to it. Okay? Very interesting. All right. Now, I feel this is a personal attack on me from Spirit, okay? Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Look, I hope y'all didn't see my little nappy head in the image there. I can't contain myself. I haven't combed my hair today just yet. I've been sitting doing these messages, but I'm planning on doing a very a style, and that's why I didn't try to even mess with it. Anyways, the Empress and the High Priestess. First, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Okay, I had a dream last night, right before waking up this early morning. Okay, you guys, I'm almost at the end, Saggies. So I've been at this for a little while. If I haven't said it before, it takes me about 6 hours to get through the session. And I'm just about done here. But this morning when I woke up from a dream that I was pregnant. Okay. I could feel the baby. I personally do not have the ability to have any more children, nor am I interested. Okay. Pregnancy dreams do not mean, physical pregnancy. It's about creativity. It's about abundance. It's about love. Okay. It is Empress energy. I literally dreamt about the Empress. She just happened to be me. And as well as I happen to be a high priestess. So that's why I feel like this is a personal attack, Sagittarius. So I am going to try to remove me from this particular portion, but it looks like Spirit just has something to say on that. Now, if you have been having dreams of pregnancy, okay, then there is the potential here for you that you are going into a new endeavor. Okay. Like I said, this is what it feels like. You've been offered an opportunity to level up in some way. Okay. You made a clear decision to accept that offer. However, you're going into it with no attachments. Okay. And then here we have the Empress and the High Priestess. Okay. I'm going to clarify. Yes, for me. The Empress and the High Priestess. Why is this here for Sagittarians, please? For the collective, the Empress and the High Priestess. Why is this here for them, Spirit, please? Why is this here? It feels like a full moon harvest. That's what it feels like. Feels like a full moon harvest. You're about to birth something into this earth, Sagittarius. Look at this. You, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. You have called in, and Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. I'm about to get out of here. Let's pick up these romance angels. The Empress, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. It seems as if you have called in the secret to life. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Beautiful. What is the secret to life? Don't get attached. Beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Romance angels. Don't be attached to the outcome. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. See, this is what I'm getting here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Sagittarius, it's as if you're not attached to the outcome, so you can speak your truth or live in your truth. Okay, there's something to that effect here. It's like a title doesn't make me or something like that. Okay, that part doesn't resonate for me, guys. I don't know who that's for. Just letting you know, everything wasn't about me. But I am picking up a lot of personal information here. So welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. But I do hope that it is resonating with other Sagittarians, because it kind of feels like that. Like whether this is about work or romance, it seems as if it's almost, even if it's romance, it's like someone came and offered you or even proposed to you or offered to take the relationship to the next level. And you're like, absolutely, let's do that. Real calm, cool, and collected. But they expected for you to be like, oh my God, you want to marry me? Oh my, but that's not even your energy right here. You just like completely like, I do feel like internally you're bubbling over with excitement. Okay. But your outward energy is very cool, calm, very straight faced. Okay. What's at the bottom here? Unrequited love. Look, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This is what I'm talking about, Sagittarius. So, okay, if that's the very mundane message, you got romance going on, you just don't have the same energy, or put the shoe on the foot that it fits. Someone doesn't feel the same as you do. Okay, I'm not necessarily picking on the exact definition of unrequited love here. What I'm getting is that it's not the same energy, or what we thought, what you thought, what they thought the reaction should be. It wasn't. Where we thought it should be excitement, it was just like even kill. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this unrequited love. But it's almost giving me like a who would I say? I can't even think of right now which zodiac it is that's kind of like that. Just like very nonchalant, like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I love you. This is what I'm getting. Like, Sagittarius, who do you think you are? All right, let's get you an angel. All right, for the Sagittarians, what is it? Oh, that's too many. And this organization just want to keep coming out. So many of you, this is talking about your work life here, okay? Because that organization wants to come out. There we go. 8 of emotion. Okay. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life, in your heart. You know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, initiate other important changes, do what's right for you, and seek out your magical new life. Beautiful energy. So, Sagittarius, it may be that the reason why you're not leaping for joy and all excited and you're just real even keeled, because although the opportunity or proposal circumstance takes you to a next level, it's not fulfilling. There's something missing from it, right? Or that it's really just the stepping stone to where you're trying to go. So it was a promotion, or it is, if it's a romantic situation, they ask you to be their girlfriend, you've been dating and now they want to make it official, but you're not showing too much excitement because the ultimate goal is marriage. Okay. Or if it's, in a working situation, you got the supervisory position, but the ultimate goal is director. So you're not showing any emotion necessarily. You're keeping that within because you know that you're on the right track, right path. You're headed there, but you're not quite where you want to be. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. All right, so let me go ahead and get this one more card for you from the Making Magic, all right? For Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know? For Sagittarius. Yeah, that's 6 of Wands. You definitely, somebody's getting a promotion here. Somebody's being recognized here. Look, excuse me. Self-confidence, strong self-belief, and sense of worth. That's how you feeling. You know your worth. You know who you are. You know that being a girlfriend, being a boyfriend, women propose to, is you're a wife, you're a husband. Being a supervisor is great, but you're a director. You have innovative ideas. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, all right, time to shine. Creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. So yes, okay. Now I want to tell you, Sagittarius, okay, because you may be feeling that way, and that is perfectly fine for you to feel that way. But also be mindful of not throwing the opportunity in the divine's face. Like, did you pray to be the supervisor? Remember to give that gratitude up into the altitude. Okay, that's kind of a secondary message here, because I feel like it's good to really be detached from the outcome here, or the results here, so that you can keep a logical mind about yourself as you pursue your other goals, but you're coming into some level up. Okay, all right, that is your message, Sagittarius. Love and light.